So Steph Curry, superstar NBA player from the Golden State Warriors, has a company named Unanimous Media that he's attached to that has a documentary coming out soon that will be about Canelo's past rivalries and a particular rivalry. It's actually going to be about the trilogy he had with Golovkin. Steph Curry was a guy that was at his fight with Triple G, the trilogy. He's been around a lot of boxing matches I've seen in the past, and he feels like the fight with Triple G and Canelo was such a big thing to him that he feels like it definitely needs to be put out more as far as in history in the documentary. So, and I was thinking about that recently because, as I've said recently, Canelo does want to have more trilogies in his career. I think he feels like a boxer with trilogies. You know, he's a boxer that also wants to do the things the guys in the past have done, which is pretty cool. I like that. Because I feel like they don't have enough trilogies in boxing. I feel like a lot of guys actually run from trilogies, not having one. So a lot of those things are definitely something that could happen in the future. But for him to actually come out with this trilogy at this time, it kind of makes sense. You know, he's still active. I think we're like 2 years away from the fight, a year and a half away from Triple G's last fight, I think. So hasn't been that long. But at the same time, I guess if you feel like that's something that could contribute to boxing right now or kind of bring an outlook on things, because Canelo actually technically doesn't have a trilogy on that. I mean, a documentary on that trilogy. So a documentary on a trilogy of Triple G's, I mean, that would be decent to know some inside things. There was a lot of controversy. There was a lot of back and forth. They was talking about the meat and everything, and clenbuterol, which most people had never heard of before until then. So there's a lot of other things. You know, Triple G was doing a lot of trash talking, even though people say he's not a talker. That's one thing I realized about that trilogy. Triple G was doing a lot of trash talking, and he was going at Canelo, going at his character, everything. So a lot of stuff in that documentary people really don't talk about. I do because on my page, but I hope it's not another reason why they pushing the trilogy, because they trying to buffer a whole bunch of other things. I hope it's not. I hope it's just because they're celebrating the trilogy and that's what he likes and all that other stuff, because the only other trilogy we had is Wilder vs. Fury. And I don't know what trilogy is bigger to most people, but Triple G didn't win a fight in his trilogy either, so it's not like people to say, well, you know, so you have to realize. Most people say he did win and all that stuff. I mean, they can say that and all that other things, but we don't say that in any other fight, so I kind of don't throw that around no more. Either the guy won or not, you know what I'm saying? So the trilogy went the way it was supposed to. People were satisfied with it. Canelo ended up being the face of boxing. He went up in weight, so it makes sense. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.